me, I'm fucking deep in Tennessee with my brothers from the 3. We quick to click and break the peace. No respect for what they.
E aí pessoal, sejam todos muito bem-vindos ao canal Arte, Poder e Fúria. Aqui quem fala com vocês é o William. Antes de mais nada aí, como sempre, queria agradecer a todos que são inscritos aqui no meu canal. Muito obrigado aí de verdade mesmo a todos que são inscritos aqui no meu canal. E antes de mais nada, antes de começar aí mais um vídeo, hoje eu vou postar um vídeo um pouco diferente, mas é sobre a temporada da NBA e sobre o GTA 4. Hoje eu vou começar aí pela NBA, tá? Que já tá tudo certinho aqui, então é só começar. Vamos lá para mais um jogo. A gente conseguiu aí a primeira vitória ontem não, esses dias, né, jogando. Dwayne Wade aí arrebentou aí no jogo, conseguimos aí a primeira vitória. Então a gente conseguiu aí subir um pouquinho na classificação. Eu vou tentar achar aqui, não estava achando. É lógico que ainda não tá boa, mas já deu uma melhoradinha. Se não me engano, o Miami tá em 10º. Mas como eu disse aí, o Dwayne Wade aí arrebentou aí com o último jogo. Jogou muito. Acho que fica aqui na parte de estatística. Vocês podem ver que lá tá o Chicago Bulls em primeiro, Atlanta em segundo, New York Knicks em terceiro, Washington Wizards em quarto, Charlotte Bobcats em quinto, Orlando Magic em sexto, o Brooklyn Nets em sétimo e o Boston Celtics aí fechando aí em oitavo. A gente tá em 10º. Do outro lado, aí nós temos o Golden State Warriors em primeiro, o Portland em segundo, o Memphis em terceiro, o Lakers em quarto, o San Antonio Spurs em quinto, o Houston Rockets em sexto, o Dallas em sétimo e fechando a outra conferência ali, temos o Clippers, ok? Então, como eu falei aí no último vídeo, temos aí o LeBron James machucado. Agora nós temos mais 2 jogos fora de casa. Vamos enfrentar aí o Minnesota. Não sei a posição do Minnesota. Minnesota, não sei se está bem. E depois a gente pega aí o Milwaukee Bucks em casa. Beleza? Então vamos lá começar aí o vídeo de hoje. Como eu acabei de falar, o Dwayne Wade destruiu na última partida. Vamos jogar aí de vermelho, que deu muita sorte pra gente. Então, bora lá!
Just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Hey guys, check out Ricky Rubio. What can we expect here? Well, he's one of the most popular players.
LeBron James ainda não voltou. O Cole também não voltou ainda, então estamos aí com um desfalque bem grande. Eles estavam aí de 1 a 2 semanas para poder voltar a jogar. Então a gente tem que jogar aí. A gente tem que jogar aí com o time que a gente tem. Felizmente. Vamos ver se a gente começa aqui esse jogo bem. Beleza?
You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward they can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense. He feeds it to Brewer. Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. Beasley comes with another team. Here's Brewer. Here's Merton. And he uses the glass on the winner. They get the first bucket of the game there. I think it's going to be a good one. Chalmers against Rubio. Shot from 12. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. It's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you rarely take advantage of them.
Ó, o Dwayne Wade aí marcando os 2 primeiros pontos do time de Miami. Bora lá buscar esse jogo. Bora lá.
Their percentage from long range that game was off the charts. It seemed like every time the home crowd got going, they just took the wind out of their sails with another three-point barrage.
Yeah, those bombs were really falling. Allen is checked in for Mario Coma.
A touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Wade. Beasley's got his first basket.
Well, every once in a while, they'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here's Rubio, and it's blocked by Bosch. Beasley outside. Wade on the wing. And it's Miami with another.
Empatamos o jogo, empatamos o jogo.
Today, Clark.
And Minnesota has possession.
One thing with Wade, it doesn't seem to be going the way is his quickness off the dribble. He still has that devastating crossover. He may not be able to do it every night, but there are nights when he just looks like he's right in his prime.
Here's Wade after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Allen inside the three-point line. No luck. Good work defensively by Mark. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter, and that one's good. And Wade has a number of elusive moves, Clark, into the lane. He can spin the Euro step, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And the windmill crossover.
He's got it all. He's figured out how to get to that bucket. And I think the crossover is probably his custom move. Just as he changes directions, he swings the ball quickly over his head to the other side, avoiding the rip. Makes it look so natural, you might think nothing of it. But youngsters around the league go to school on that. That's a heck of a move.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I caught up with Coach Rick Adelman. One player he said they can't overlook is Chris Bosh. As he said, Bosh is the perfect complementary scorer. He can hit the spot of the day and also really crash the offensive boards. We simply can't get so caught up elsewhere that we allow him to have a big night. And Kevin, at 6'11", Bosh really an anchor in that front court. When he plays well, they're tough to beat.
And thank you for that, Doris. Greg Oates, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Rubio kicks the line. Rebounded by Battier. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Now, here's Martin, following the shot by Ray Allen. And he gets it to go.
They really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Brewer with the steal. Outside, Martin. There's the feet to Love. A double team Love. Three-pointer. Martin. Miami grabs the miss. Teddy outside. Back to Oden. From 10 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Rubio with it. He had 16 points in the win against Houston.
And what stood out to me in particular was his gorgeous playmaking.
Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom of that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
A moment here to take a look at some of the numbers Ray Allen put up last season. Fifth in free throw shooting, and with that smooth stroke of his, he also climbed all the way into the top 10 of the team in terms of three-point shooting accuracy.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the Stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as the guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat loop analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, I got a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do. Probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Guys, we know it was a struggle last season for the Timberwolves, but against the Eastern Conference, they were pretty competitive. Nearly had a 500 record against teams from the East.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Minnesota leading by 5. Schmidt with it. Wade picks him up. Schmidt dishes to Muhammad. Schmidt, the pass to Turioff. That's good. Well, back to the Timberwolves. That's a marked improvement over how they've done, Steve, over the past few seasons.
Yeah, the last few years, that's easily the best winning percentage the Wolves have had against the Eastern Conference. They won't want to take much from last season to this one, but maybe that's something at least that we carry over and try to build on.
For Minnesota, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First one falls for.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Wade. A 38-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. He contributed in a number of ways.
Minnesota in the lead. 4 seconds separating the shot to game clocks. Ball's knocked loose. An easy 2 points on the layup.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
Williams against Haslem. Left block shot on the way. Now here's Lewis. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
The NBA season gains momentum. Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go on the road to battle the Toronto Raptors. It's the NBA next Thursday.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Minnesota.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving into the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, they've got it all going tonight.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota. On either wing, Buttinger and Derek Williams. Johnson is out there with Cunningham. And Schmidt in at point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on their talent and teamwork to win them games. But playing like that can present its own kind of problems. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, the challenge is not getting bored.
A situação ainda tá difícil.
Simple as what
O
works,
Minnesota
though,
vai
as
ganhando aí
evidenced
por
by
4
their
pontos de
back-to-back
diferença.
titles, guys.
Well, Doris, sometimes it
LeBron
makes
tá
sense to
fazendo
keep it
falta.
simple. Thanks.
Hey, last season, Chalmers
LeBron, querendo ou não, é um jogador que faz falta, né? Eu acho que pra qualquer time ele faz falta. O Minnesota tá jogando bonitinho. Tá controlando o jogo aí na parte do Minnesota e nós estamos correndo atrás. Correndo atrás aí do jogo. 4 pontos de diferença. Vamos tentar tirar isso aí, vamos tentar.
A very deserved spot for him among the leading three-point shooters. He was terrific last season.
Lembrando que ainda hoje, daqui a pouco, tem vídeo aqui no canal do GTA 4. Continuar aí a série do GTA 4. Bora lá.
Really, it was a perfect
Daqui a pouco.
situation for him when LeBron arrived because he's a kind of a combo guard. He plays the point, but he's an excellent spot-up shooter. He can play off of LeBron and Wade quite well.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Patamos o jogo. Patamos o jogo aí numa roubada de bola, 27-27. Faltando aí 5 minutos e 35 segundos para acabar o segundo quarto. Bora lá, que dá para buscar esse jogo.
You know, one of the things about the Heat since the Big Three has come together is that they've been able to find the right kinds of veteran players to step in and fill specific roles for this team as they've won a couple of championships now.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Here's Chalmers. He picked up 12 points in their last one against San Antonio.
And defensively, he was all over the court, forcing turnovers, putting a ton of pressure on the ball. To see the defense.
Mário Chalmers aí salvando Miami hoje, ao contrário do Dwayne Wade, que foi na última partida. Hoje quem tá salvando aí o jogo é o Mário Chalmers, por incrível que pareça. Ver se dá pra virar aqui pela primeira vez aí o jogo. Aí já é querer demais, né?
Yeah, for sure. This team has done such a good job putting together this roster around LeBron and Wade. You think about Birdman in the playoffs last year, Battier coming in here as a stretch forward. I think they found the right players and the right mix, and that's one of the big reasons why this team is back-to-back NBA champs.
Here's Chalmers. Following the basket by Kevin Love. Over to the left wing. Here's Renato. Allen for three. And Allen misses. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The drive by Rubio. Martin with it. And Allen picks him up defensively. Cunningham kicks to Rubio. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. Love. And it banks. They get one to fall. Love's got 6. An emotional appeal to these fans to start making some noise.
And here they come. I mean, nobody is better at getting his crowd fired up than he is.
It's an amazing connection he has with this crowd. It's obviously rooted in performance, but he's got a special charisma that lights the fire of this building.
And Miami making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He thinks they could be doing much better work on the defensive glass, and he let his guys know it. He wants to see them crash the boards hard from this point forward. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Chalmers, following the miss by Kevin Martin. Chalmers against Martin, and he gets it to go. Chalmers has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm. You know, people look at Mario Chalmers and say he might not be your typical point guard. He's not a big-time penetrator or playmaker, but he's a good fit for the Heat with his active defense and spot-up shooting from long range. I think it's a hand-in-glove fit, actually.
Tony Turioff, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Pass to Obi. 9 feet out. Here's Henderson. And the officials
Tá.
goaltending, so the reward.
Valeu, hein? Valeu o ponto, valeu a falta.
And this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive board.
Yeah, I think you're right, Clark. A lot of second chance points, and they're not resting on their lead. They're really being aggressive and attacking the lane.
Dishes to Rubio. It's deflected. The Bombers, Timberwolves ball is Minnesota Heat's possession. And Chalmers, a 3-time All-American, NCAA champion his junior season at Kansas, received the Most Outstanding Player Award for that 2008 tournament.
Hit what was probably the biggest shot in Kansas history, the three-pointer that sent that game against Memphis into overtime that allowed the Jayhawks to go on and win that national championship.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game. Rubio against Wade, and the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Bekovic dishes to Martin. Doubled by Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Chalmers.
That's the thing with basketball. Things can change rather rapidly. You can go...
Viramos o jogo. Viramos o jogo. Abrimos 4 pontos. Faltando 2 minutos para acabar.
Another big aspect of the game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. Boy, you gotta love it. Picture perfect alley-oop.
A little surprised though, Clark. It didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what, too? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
On the wing, Dwayne Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, if you just look at the numbers without knowing who Dwayne Wade was, you'd think he was probably 6'7" or 6'8", but the way he blocks shots and rebounds, even at 6'4", he just plays much bigger than he really is.
That free throw point from Wade. You go back, Clark, to that big man game for Wade, averaging about a block
Abrimos aí 4 pontos.
for his career.
Well, you think
Faltando 1 minuto e 33 cravado ali para acabar o segundo quarto.
You're not going to find a stronger guy at the shooting guard position.
O Wade novamente aí jogando tudo que pode, tudo que sabe aí lá do Mario Chalmers.
It's Beasley on the wing. He dishes it to Haslam. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Haslam's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Schmidt, the pass to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Williams for 3. Second chance effort. And it's Miami with the rebound.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here
if they hurry.
It's Beasley on the wing. Here's Haslam. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point.
Controlando o jogo. Estamos controlando o jogo. Faltando 30 segundos para acabar o segundo quarto. Controlando o jogo. Não pode acontecer esse tipo de cesta. O Wade jogando muito de novo. Vai do Chalmers também. O banco de reserva aí ajudando.
Great D that time from Johnson. And here's Buddy. They get it again. Shot denied. Wade outside. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wade's got 9 points now in the quarter.
got a lot of momentum going with his own game.
Tamo bem, 46-39.
Last time out.
Viramos o jogo. Jogaço.
Lead out front, ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And a chance now to send you over Doris Berg standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I've got Coach Eric Spoelstra here with me. And Coach, what are the things you're seeing so far in this game that you'd like to change going forward?
It starts with getting some shots. We got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 match possessions. We got to move the ball on the half court, help each other with that. But we'd like to get some more in the open.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And folks, make sure to stay tuned in for halftime, and we'll be back right after that.
Now, presented by Sprint. And it's a good one going on out in Minnesota. Glad to have you with us for our halftime show. Miami up on top against Minnesota. The wins haven't been easy to come by to start the season. No time like the present. Turn things around. A jaw-dropping performance from Dwayne Wade. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And the resilient Timberwolves team is staying in it. Hitting their free throws at a high percentage has been a key factor for them. A good start for Ricky Rubio. After 2, he's got 6 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. And a look now at some games that have yet to tip off. The Hawks playing out at Phillips Arena as they go up against the Rockets. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And another game that's coming up, the Jazz will square off against the Bobcats in Charlotte. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock Eastern. And another game that's coming up, the Bulls will square off against the Kings out in Sacramento. Start time, 7 o'clock Eastern. And that'll be our report. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you next time.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. We welcome you back to a look at the 3rd Avenue Bridge leading to the heart of downtown Minneapolis. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
The Heat leading by 7.
You know, the Wolves were just decimated by injuries last year, and it really put a snag in their season from the start. With Rubio still recovering from his ACL tear and Kevin Love missing a lot of time with his hand fracture, they were missing 2 major building blocks.
And for Miami, look at who they got out there. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. Beasley out there with Shane Battier, and it's Bosch at the 5 down low. Here's Rubio. Kicks it to Bekovic. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And with the Wolves last year, Ricky Rubio came back and helped them turn things around a bit. But Kevin Love would end up playing very few games for him, Steve, and they never really got the chance that they once seemed to have.
Now, Love's injury, I think, just devastated his team. And Rubio, of course, coming off that ACL, he eventually made it back. Those are the key guys. I mean, Rubio and Love have to be the foundation of this club. They added a lot of three-point shooting in the offseason. So this should be a pretty well-rounded team, but it's up to the stars, Kevin.
Allen's check in for Mario Chalmers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James, a career 33% shooter from long range, had never shot over 36% from long range until last year, when he shot over 40% from deep. He said over the summer working out, he punished himself for missed threes by running wind sprints. And with the Heat, he challenged Ray Allen to three-point contest, with the loser doing push-ups.
Estamos aí controlando o jogo. Abriu uma diferença de 6 pontos. Tá muito boa. Opa! Ponte aérea, bonita. Tá valendo, tá valendo. Ponte aérea bonita ali do Minnesota. É um jogo meio complicadinho, porque qualquer erro nosso aqui. Qualquer erro aqui, eles podem chegar de novo. Abrimos 7 pontos. Faltando aí 6 minutos cravados aí para terminar o terceiro quarto. O jogo tá controlado, vamos sim. Só tem que tomar cuidado aí que o Wade já tem 3 faltas. Mas ele tá aí ejetado do jogo. Isso é complicado na NBA, hein? Bonita. Bonita cesta. Caiu a diferença para 5. Tá controlado o jogo ainda.
Here's Wade. Shoots it. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Pekovic has got his third rebound tonight. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. The drive by Rubio. Rejected by Beasley. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And folks, what an outstanding array of
Faltando aí 5 minutos e 9 para acabar o terceiro quarto. 5 pontos de diferença. Tá fácil não.
And of course, those guys were much more than just scorers, Kevin. They were winners, champions. But as you work your way up that list, no question, that is elite company.
A drive by Wade, and he gets the bucket. Wade's got 24 points.
Well, he's very strong inside, particularly as a finisher. So even if you give him a hard foul, hard contact, nothing seems to bother him. And this guy, as a result, is a good scorer.
Exactly. That's about the only way to stop him is to make him run at the hoop.
Well, that's the best possible play there. I mean, that was an easy two, so instead fouling and making shoot free throw.
That's right. Smart, strong foul there. No and one and no dunk.
Timeout call for Heat. A different look for Miami. Greg Oden, he's checked in for Bosch. Lewis comes in for Shane Batty. And it's Chalmers in for Allen. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear
Abriu uma boa vantagem aí de 8 pontos. Lógico que o jogo ainda não tá ganho, mas é uma boa da vantagem. Mário Chalmers está fora, ejetado da partida. Sexta personal falta. Clicou agora, hein? Clicou.
Thank you, Doris. Allen's checked in for the Heat.
Controlar aí.
And Oden sends it back.
Controlar aí a falta, galera.
Timberwolves retain possession. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Heat leading by 6.
Well, it was about midway through last season, guys. We started hearing the rumors about Greg Oden working out and getting back in shape so he could make a return to the NBA.
Boa,
Lo and
garoto.
behold, here he is, the former Ohio State standout. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the foul, just like he got there.
Martin kicks to Pekovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through. They'd love to get one of those the easiest.
Bonita cesta, gostei. Bonita cesta. Foi uma boa resposta.
And that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Allen.
Boa, Ray.
And for Oden, the new start in the NBA, the former #1 overall pick out of Ohio State back in
Só controlar o
2007
jogo.
Portland Trailblazers.
Faltando 3 minutos e 20. Daqui a pouco aí, ainda hoje, né? Vídeo do GTA. Boa, boa, boa.
Wade with it, and it's Martin picking him up to the wing right side. Oden passes to Allen. Good ball movement here by Miami. Three-pointer, Wade. They'll get another chance. Here's Lewis.
Boa, garoto.
Double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Miami lead.
Abrimos 10 pontos. O time tá jogando bem, agora é só controlar a partida. 39 a 51. Tá muito bom o jogo. Mais um jogo aí que o Dwayne Wade vai jogando o fino do jogo.
Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they have built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Yeah, just kind of piling it on right now.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition.
Bora, agora que dá pra ganhar.
It wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Count that one. Begovic has got 4 points this quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass. Part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent.
Não, assim não.
Monitoring the minutes of the big three throughout the season and playoffs.
Ó o Wade. Falta no minuto e 43. Miami hoje está jogando mais uma vez aí muito bem. Vai confirmando aí a segunda vitória da equipe. Só não pode tomar essas cestas, né? Aí fica difícil. 63 a 55. Mas vai controlando bem a partida. O Wade já deve estar cansado já. Aí o Minnesota vai descontando a diferença. Estamos jogando ainda, estamos vivos ainda. Ei, Wade. Tem que descansar, Wade. Ó o que não pode, ó. Agora encostaram de vez. O Wade já tá bem cansado já. Tirar o Wade, vou colocar o Ray. Porque o Wade já tá bem cansado. Deixar ele pro último tempo. Tentar ganhar esse jogo aí. O Wade volta aí, talvez aí no último tempo, porque agora complicou. Boa, Ray!
Allen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And Rubio kicks to Williams from 11 feet away. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Williams has got 11.
His shooting has been so good today, and he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Anthony kicks to Allen, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
Probably use a little clock here.
Yep, make this the very last possession.
Here's Shved. Lays it up and takes it in. Shved's got his second bucket tonight.
This has really become an intense ballgame ever since halftime.
Boy, the effort from both teams here, Steve, is terrific.
Allen for 3, and the Heat another 3.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence is palpable. You can feel it. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Heat lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Tune in next Sunday night, November 17th. Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. You don't want to miss it.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game.
Teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Rubio at point along inside Alexi Shved. Williams is out there with Johnson.
É para 3 pontos aí a diferença. Acredito eu que vai ser complicado esse finalzinho, viu? Boa, Wade.
Wade's got 28 points for the game.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And it's Rubio penetrating and blocked. In transition, here comes Miami. Heading in with the ball. He kicks to Bernard. Left side, Bosch.
Essa Bosch. Pelo amor de Deus, Bosch.
So far in the game. And Schmidt kicks to Rubio. Rejected by Wade. Rubio misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
A drive by Wade, and he gets it to go. Wade's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Williams, a screen on Benny. Tipped away. Stolen by Wade. A finish.
Boa, Wade.
Breakaway slam.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Minnesota calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Allen had some advice for his team over that last break. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if we can get off and going.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need
Bora, Miami. Vamos jogar direito, Miami.
He's getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Boa!
Fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace of this
Boa,
game.
garoto.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun.
Boa, garoto.
The Heat marched their way to the
Abrimos
best
10 pontos.
66-16, and the ability to win on the road a big part of that league best record.
O jogo tá controlado. Faltando aí pouco mais de 4 minutos.
Allen outside. Passes to Bernardo. Charity stripe shot. Love grabs the board. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. And back to the Heat in their play on the road. 29 wins for them as the visiting side. And that was in another category compared to every other team.
80-68. Uma boa vantagem aí pro Miami. Faltando 4 minutos para acabar o jogo.
13 of those 27 games during the win streak were on the road, and that's not easy to do.
Martin dishes to Begovic, and Odin sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A bola é do Minnesota, mas o jogo tá controlado, 12 pontos. Dá para controlar bem aí o jogo. Vai se confirmando aí a segunda vitória. Isso é muito bom. Vamos ver se a gente sobe aí na classificação e mais uma do Wade.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
82-68.
Looking to end the run, and Odin sends it back.
He's missing a lot of shots out here offensively. He just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
Wade pitch to Bernardo. Pass to Allen.
Boa, Ray!
Allen's got 16.
84-68. Que jogaço hoje do Miami de novo. Vai lembrar que o LeBron e o Cole ainda estão contundidos. Não sei quando é que eles voltam, de uma a 2 semanas, mas o Wade vai dando conta do jogo. Aí, ó. 36 pontos.
The drive by Rubio into Begovic. Wade with the block, and he gets it back, and he gets it to go. And here are the Heat. They're on a 17-6 run. Right through the knee for the layup.
38 a 72.
These defenders look overmatched right now.
Mais uma baita partida do Dwayne. Depois de um começo aí não muito bom, o Wade aí praticamente aí, o Wade aí comandando a vitória, mais uma vitória do Miami, 40 pontos. Ele arrebentou com o jogo. Arrebentou com o jogo do Wayne. O Wade continua aí mesmo cansado.
Yes, Kevin. Well, Rick Adelman had some advice for his team over that last break. He said they need to start attacking in the open court. He doesn't want to see them operating in a strictly half-court offense. He wants their tempo to become more of a weapon. Another part of what he said to them centered on his desire to see them shooting the ball every opportunity that presents itself. He said, fire away, guys. You've got to be right. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the fourth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. Love outside. There's the pass to Brewer. Back to Love. And again, it's Minnesota converted.
No!
Stolen by Rubio. That's good.
Oh.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Oh.
And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
The shot by Wade, no good.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just flanks the open jumper.
Martin kicks to Rubio. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Miami leading by 12. The dish to Wade. Here's Battier. Miami no good on that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%.
And there's no doubt about this one. Statement victory.
Good point, Steve. They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
I like their fortitude, their toughness, particularly in terms of dealing with adversity. Anytime things didn't go their way, they just put their nose down and stayed with it. And because of that, they were able to pull away.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Dwayne Wade. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop it.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wash kicks to Anderson. Beasley outside. Stolen by Buddington. Three-pointer. That's good. Snatched away. Cunningham gets the bucket. And so it's Miami winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was.
Ó, pessoal, mais uma vitória. O Wade destruiu o jogo. 94 a 87. Conseguimos aí a nossa segunda vitória consecutiva.
Dwayne, how did you guys overcome the deficit on the glass tonight?
Well, first of all, that's an unbelievable rebounding team. So they're very good. I think we made up for it with our energy. We had some steals, deflections, that kind of made up for our rebounding.
More than one way to skin a cat. Thank you, Dwayne. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Dwayne Wade.
O Wade foi escolhido aí o jogador da partida. Destruiu a partida de novo. Bom, esse aí foi o vídeo de hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se puderem deixar o like, comentários serão muito bem-vindos. E muito obrigado a todos. E valeu!